Right. Good evening, everybody. Hope you guys are well. Hello.
Good evening, madam. Yeah.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All right. Good evening. So happy to hear your voice again to this week. Right. So after your writing class, we have met. So now today actually it's more the speaking class, let's speaking class. And last week actually we practiced some speakings, right? It means so I told that we have to speak about the persons basically, and I told that you have to get ready for different type of questions under the topic of persons, because talking about persons is a quite popular topic in IELTS. That's why. All right. Okay. So last week I showed a kind of a video clip about Angelina Jolie, and so then I gave you the chance to speak about a person. Can't remember the question, but there were some other questions as well in my tute. So I sent the tute already for you, and I gave you the homework. Just be ready for another type of speaking today, right? So okay, that's it. That's a summary from the last day, right? Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen. Wait for a minute. Yeah, wait. I'm going to share it. Yeah, it was about the person's cue card, right? Yeah, I'm going to share it again. Yes. Okay. Here you can see the dude. And so we talk about this question as well. Describe a person you love. And then we were here. Describe a famous person you would like to meet. So under this topic, actually, I showed you a small video clip under who is Angelina Jolie. It was just an example, but yeah, when I gave the chance, you spoke a lot about, I mean, like different persons that you would like to meet in your future. And so we talk about this part, right? Hari. දැන් ගිය සතියේ මේකට chance එකක් හම්බුනේ නැති කට්ටියත් ඉන්නවනේ. Describe a famous person you would like to meet, right? So first of all, I'm going to give the chance for the ones who are got ready to for this topic, right? It means what is this? Yeah. ඔගොල්ලෝ මෙන්න මේ topic එකේ යටතේ කතා කරන්න දැන් ලෑස්ති වෙන්නේ නැතිනේ. මේ සතිය පුරාවටම නේද? Right. So, if you are ready to talk about this topic, it means describe a famous person you would like to meet. I'm going to give the chance for that one first before moving forward the next part of our speaking. මේකට ඔයගොල්ලන් ready වෙලා දැන්ටමත් ready වෙලා කවුරු හරි ඉන්නවා නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් raise hand කරන්න because I'm going to give a chance. And by the way, you have to keep in your mind that when you're doing this cue card, you actually need to talk for 2 minutes, right? Because last week, if you can remember well, yeah, many of you have spoken but less than 2 minutes. විනාඩි දෙකකට වඩා අඩු කාලයක් තමයි සමහර අය කතා කරේ. තප්පර ගානක් ඉස්සරහට තියෙනකොටනේ. right? එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන් අසාර්ථකයි. ටිකක් අසාර්ථකයි. විනාඩි දෙකක් කතා කරන්න කියලා අනිවාර්යයෙන්ම ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ topic එකට නැත්තම් මේ cue card එකේ තියෙන main instruction එක තමයි you need to talk for 2 minutes. That's the main description. That is the main instructions that is given in the cue card. So you have to follow that one. If not, you'll lose marks for that one as well, right? So එදා අපි ක්ලාස් එක ඉවර කරනකොට ගොඩාක් කට්ටිය raise hand කරා. මට chance එක දෙන්න බැරි තරමටම කට්ටිය හිටියා මේ topic එක ගැන කතා කරන්න. ඒකයි මම ඉස්සල්ලාම ඕගොල්ලන් කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක් මේ topic එක යටතේ කතා කරන්න ready වුණ කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා නම් this is a chance for you. Is anyone like that? If not, so then I can head on to the next. Yeah? No one? Yeah, yes, I have one. Yes, Miss Imesha? Miss Imesha. Okay, so Miss Imesha, where are you from?
From Pennsylvania.
Sorry, I didn't hear.
Pennsylvania.
Okay, right. So Miss Imesha, first of all, would you like to introduce yourself? I'm just asking some questions here. So,
Okay.
who are you? Yes.
I'm Mr. Maringo. I'm a nurse in district-based hospital, Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
In Candy district. I'm
Okay.
playing for
Uh-huh. Right. Okay. So what is your intention of doing this IELTS exam? To go abroad, right? So what's your favorite country to be there? It seems, Miss Imesha, there are some disturbances in the connection, but however, we'll try to just to continue, right? Okay, so you have 2 minutes actually. So I'm using my stopwatch. So it means you have to talk for 2 minutes, right? And also you have to cover these parts. Describe a famous person you would like to meet. So first of all, you have some sort of parts to clear, I mean to talk who that person is. You can introduce this person, and then you have to talk about this person, a kind of a kind of introduction, what she is famous for. So if it is for example, if that person is an actress, so then you can talk about a bit about herself, the works or she has done. And then after that, at the later part, you have to talk about what you would do if you meet that person, right? So I think you're well understood.
Okay,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So then shall we start then?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Start now.
There are some personalities I would like to meet in person. Shivakumar is one of these people. We all are known by his stage name Surya. He's an Indian actor, producer, television presenter, and also a philanthropist. He primarily works in Tamil cinema, and also he's one of the highest paid actors. I'm fond of uh, watching his all. I'm fond of watching his old movies. He's a very talented actor and received many awards, including two National Film Awards, six Filmfare Awards, like that. So he was born in 1975 and most towards Singham, Gajini, to the beginner foundation and working to see and sort out so one thing I would like to discuss all of his best performances and I would like to take photograph with him and I would like to know about the future career of her acting.
Hey, right. That's it. Right. Okay. So that is the end of the time actually. But I'm sorry, Miss Imesha, because I know that you keep talking. Yeah, you kept talking for 2 minutes, but there were some connection problems. So if you can just rewind, I mean, if you can get the recording as well, so then you can also just see that there are some disturbances where we didn't hear much properly, but I knew that you're talking. Samara podi podi sounds kahuna, but it was not clear, Miss Imesha, but I didn't stop you because in your case you talked, right? So I heard the first part of your speaking, so I thought that you are in a level of 6.5 because your fluency, the pronunciation was excellent, and you talk actually. The grammar was also excellent, but you try to act some phrasal verbs, idiomatic expressions as well to your speaking, so then you can improve or just be in a 7, right? Okay, Miss Imagine? Yeah, right. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, okay, that's it. Right. Okay, so then I have another candidate. Yes, Miss Vimala Saina. Am I correct?
Correct, madam.
Yes. Okay, Miss Vimala Sena. Right. Okay. So can I know your full, I mean, the first name?
Nisansala, I am
Okay.
Nisansala.
Yes. Okay. Right, Miss Nisansala. Shall I call you Miss Nisansala? Is it all right?
Okay, madam.
Yes. Okay, Miss. So where are you from?
I am from Nitambua in Gampa district.
Okay. Right. Okay. So just tell me about yourself as well, Miss Nisansala. We'd like to know about you.
I am Nisansala Dilrukshi. I am in Nitambua, Gampa district. I am a nursing officer in accident service, National Hospital, Sri Lanka.
Right. Okay. So your intention is to I mean like to do the IELTS is to go abroad. Right. Okay. So if you are aware that you have 2 exams, I mean like you're capable of doing OET exam as well. So why did you select IELTS exam without OET? Is there a particular reason for that?
Uh, uh,
Just to select no, I have to do IELTS. That's it.
OET, all countries not valid OET.
Yes. Okay. So what is your intention? It means what's your favorite country to move? Then
Canada,
it's
New
Canada.
Zealand.
Fine. Okay. Okay, miss. Right. Just I want to talk with you. That's it, right? Okay. Right. Okay. So, miss. So we're going to start this one. So as I have given already the instructions, now you know what you have to do, and I'm going to give 2 minutes, and I'm not going to give another 1 minute to be prepared because already we know what we are going to talk here. Okay. Yes. Okay. So shall I start then? The time?
Okay.
Yes, you can start now.
Actually, one day I would like to meet Kumar Sangakkara. He is a famous person in Sri Lankan cricketer and the all captain in Sri Lankan team. He was born in 27th October 1977 in Matale, Central Province in Sri Lanka. He has 3 siblings and he and their family live in Kandy. He went to Trinity College in Kandy. He was married Yahali Sangakkara in 2003. He has 3 children. He is left-hand batsman and right-arm off-break spin bowling. He is a good player of both fast and spin bowling. Now he live in Australia and he is trainer in IPL cricket team. Now upon meet I would like to take a photograph and take a signature in my autograph. I would like to discuss his best performance and his future plan.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, that is the end of the 2 minutes, right? Okay. Okay, so when it comes to your speaking means, so here now we have discussed many of the points where we get marks for the writing. So in writing, when we are writing, so we get marks when we are writing with a mixture of with a mixture of sentences. I mean, you have to add various type of sentences, the compound, complex, passive, and all, right? So that is going to be equivalent for the speaking as well. It means you have to add many type of sentences. So from that one, it seems like you're quite what is this? Quite this called you use various type of sentences, right? So in your speaking from here, I mean, then Karapu speaking again, Koda use kare simple sentences plus with compound sentences because sometimes they use and as well. But if you need to score more than this, then ඔයාගේ level එක දැනට ඉන්න level එක 5.5 6 විතර වගේ achieve කරන්න පුළුවන් සමහර විට practice කරොත් එයා. හැබැයි තාම නිකන් 5.5 level එකක තමයි ඔයාගේ speaking එක තියෙන්නේ because ගොඩක් එඩ් කරන්න ඕනේ cohesive device add වෙන්න ඕනේ simple sentences උත් එක්ක complex passive sentences එකතු වෙන්න ඕනේ ඊට පස්සේ පොඩි පොඩි grammar mistake තිබ්බා නේද singular plural mix වෙච්ච තැන් අන්න ඒ වගේ පොඩි පොඩි තැන් ටිකක් තිබුණා අන්න ඒ ටිකත් හදා ගන්න ඕනේ හරිද and ඊට පස්සේ තව වචන advance වෙන්න ඕනේ ඒ වගේ තව ටිකක් තියෙනවා එකතු වෙන්න දේවල් එක්ක but it's good I'm not telling it's bad it's good but practice more okay
Madam, thank you,
yes.
madam.
You're welcome. Right. Okay. So then I give the chance to Miss Nimesha. And she's the last. Miss Nimesha, how are you?
I am fine, madam.
You're fine, right? Where are you now?
I am from Maharagam, madam.
You're from Kandy.
No, Maharagam. Can you hear me?
Maharagama. Ah, right, Maharagama. But I only Mahanuvarage. Fine, okay. So, in profession, you are also a nurse?
Yeah, madam. I am also.
Yes. Okay. So, what's your hospital then?
I am working at KD Hospital.
Okay, fine, right. All right. Okay, so we'll head on to the question then. I'm going to give 2 minutes for you to speak. Shall we start then?
Okay.
Yes, you can start now.
I would like to meet Daniel Jacob Radcliffe as my favorite famous person. He is an actor best known for his iconic performance as the Wizard Boy in the film series Harry Potter. Daniel Jacob Radcliffe is an English actor who was born in 1989 England. He started to film at the age of 12, and he began the Harry Potter film series between the years 2001 to 2007. Even though his first film was David Copperfield in the year 1999, he was the highest paid during those years. Radcliffe has received various awards and nominations over his career. Among his awards, he won Best Fantasy Actor Award in 2011 for the film Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows. Also, he obtained Teen Choice Awards in 2001 under the category Choice Breakout Movie Actor for the film Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And he is married to an American actress. She is Erin Dark. And I would love to meet Radcliffe and sign an autograph. Furthermore, I will probably question him regarding his experience during the Harry Potter filmmaking, as the film still provides a magical experience for the audience. That's all.
Okay, so you have some several seconds to finish. That's why I was waiting, right? Okay. So because of that, now when it comes to your speaking, actually, it was so good. It was excellent, right? You are in a level of 6.5, I guess. Yes, you will be capable to get that one, but you have to talk for 2 minutes, right? Till the examiner stops, you have to talk. Just keep talking. Unless that, you'll end up in 6 or 5.5 because you didn't. Because if you didn't don't speak, right? Okay, that's it, Miss Nimasha. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, okay, right. I have another one more. Yes, we'll move on to that one as well, Miss Manjula Gunaratna.
Yes, madam.
Okay, right. Miss Manjula, from where are you? I mean, join into the case.
I am in Kottawa.
Kottawa, right. Okay, so um okay, we'll head on to the question because we have several things to do in the class as well. No, yes. So describe a famous person you would like to meet.
Yes,
Time
madam.
starts now.
To tell you about a famous person I like to meet, it would be Preeti Zinta, the Filmfare winning Bollywood actress. She was born in Shimla district in India, 1975. She enjoyed schoolwork and received good grade in her school life. Also, free time, she played sports, especially basketball. She graduated psychology and she earned postgraduate criminal psychology. First, she started as a modeler. After she established her career as a leading actress of Hindi cinema with a variety of character type. I especially started liking her after watching a film named by Kabhi Alvida Na Kehna. Also, I highly appreciate her character in Kal Ho Na Ho, Koi Mil Gaya, Wheels and Wheelsara. Also, I like to see her acting with Shah Rukh Khan, and I think they are the most suitable couple in Hindi cinema. She also a social activist, television presenter and stage performer. She is the founder of production company and owner Indian Premier League cricket team Punjab Kings, and also she is owner South African T20 global.
Right. Miss Manjula, time finish, right? Right. Time finish, but you didn't answer for the last part. It means what you would like to do if you can meet that person, but you answered for only 2 questions. So part of the speaking was lost, the main part. So if you do this one in the real exam, again, you will lose marks, even though you spoke well for the other parts. Now, this is the instruction. I mean, this is the main part of the cue card, as because in the cue card, they are asking something from you, and also they are saying that you should say part. So definitely you should have to address all the parts there. Definitely you have to answer for all the questions. If not, actually, you will lose marks even though you spoke well the other things. කොච්චර හොඳට වෙන දේවල් ටික කිව්වා මේ තුනම ආන්සර් කරේ නැතිනම් එහෙම ඔන්න ඔයාලට මාක් මොකද වෙන්නේ ටිකක් නැති වෙන්න හැ අඩු වෙනවා මොකද අර ඔක්කොම කවර් කරේ නැති නිසා අර මේන් පාර්ට් එකනේ ඒ නිසා මිස් ටයිම් එකට පොඩක් හුරු වෙන්න විනාඩි 2 කියනකොට කොච්චර වෙලාවක්ද යන්නේ කොහොනේ කියන එක හොඳට කරගෙන ගියා හැබැයි පොඩි රෙඩිමේඩ් ගතේකුත් තිබුණා නැචරලිටි එකක පොඩක් එහාට මෙහාට වෙන ගතේකුත් තිබුණා but 6.5 වගේ වෙන්න ස්පීකින් එක ගන්න පුළුවන් ඔයාට එම ලොකු ප්‍රශ්නයක් වෙන එකක් නෑ නමුත් තරක හදා ගන්න වෙනවා okay
Okay madam, thank you.
all right okay හරි මම හිතුවා ඉවරයි කියලා තව එක්කෙනෙක් ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නවා හරි so I'm going to give the last chance to Miss Achini. Yes, Miss Achini, are you there? Miss Achini? Yeah, can you hear me? You can speak.
I can hear you.
Yes, okay. So where do you live?
In the moment, I'm living in Colombo.
Okay. So you're in around Colombo, right? It seems there are some interruptions as well. I don't know, it's එක මගේ මොකක් හරි correction problem එකක්ද නැත්නම් ඔයාලගේද දන්නේ මාව ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හොඳට ක්ලියර් වැහෙනවද අනිත් අයගෙන් මං අහන්නේ හැමෝටම මාව ක්ලියර් වැහෙනවද ඔයගොල්ලන්ට
ඔව් මම මට ඇහෙනවා දැන්
Oh, okay, right, Hari, right. However, we'll try it out. So describe a famous person you would like to meet.
Actually, there are a lot of people I really want to meet, but I really the former Prime Minister Bandaranaike.
I'm sorry, Miss Achini, අපිට ඔයාව ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැනේ හරියට. මුකුත් ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ. මොකක් හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් ඇති Miss Achini චුට්ටක් check කරලා බලන්න මම එතකන් Miss සුදේශිට chance එකක් දෙන්න. Miss ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නිසා Miss Sudeshi, can you? Miss Sudeshi?
Yes, madam.
You can start
Can
right
you hear
now.
me,
Please.
madam?
Yeah, of course I can.
Can you hear me, madam?
Yes. Yeah. Describe a famous
Mm.
person you'd like to meet in your life.
Yes, madam. Well, I would like to meet. It would be Miss Nanda Malini and Raigam winner popular singer of the year. She was born on 1942, May 26th in Polonnaruwa in a family of a singer. She began performing on the stage from the 13 years old. She has performed in very talented songs at 13 years old. Her father is Mr. Vincent Pereira and her mother is Mrs. Lianage Emily Pereira. She could win Tricom Telly Awards and Sumati Telly Awards as a popular singer. She is also a social activities and humanization. She was married to Sunet Gokula and the couple has 2 daughters. She is known for her intelligence, innocence, and simple beauty. She can sing calm songs for relaxed mind. Finally, I would like to discuss all of her best performances with her. And I would humbly request us to take for a photograph with me.
That's all? Okay, Miss Udashi, you have some seconds to finish, right? You didn't cover all the 2 meanings. That's what I was expected, right? Just you, until I stops you, you have to speak. The part that you have done here is excellent. Yes, if you keep talking until I told to finish, so that will be the excellent performance. It means like you can just get 6.5 at least. Yes, 7 වලට උනත් පොඩක් යන්න පුළුවන් ටිකක් තිබුණා. හැබැයි ඔයගේ words pronunciation accent ඔක්කොම හොඳයි. fluency එක පොඩක් පොඩි slow ගතියක් තිබුණා. තව චුට්ටක් ඔක ආවනම් එහෙම මිස්ටර් හොඳටම score කරන්න පුළුවන් මේ part එකෙන්. And also Miss Udeshi දිගටම කතා කරගෙන යන්න exam එක over නවත්තනකයි. ඒක තමයි most important part එක. You got it?
Yes, thank you, madam.
Yes. Okay, right. So that's all then. All right. Okay, so that's this topic. And last week I told that there are several topics under this persons. Persons like kata karane anakota tava godak දේවල් අපිට topics තියෙනවා. So we'll move on to the next as well, right? Okay, here we go. And I have put many of the sample answers here with the vocabulary. You have to use these type of words as well. Now, speaking වලට ආවම අර නිකන් ඔහේ මොකක් හරි මාතෘකාවක් යටතේ කතා කරගෙන ඔහේ කතා කරගෙන යන එකට නෙවෙයි අතරම මාක්ස් දෙන්නේ. ඔයාලා දන්නවනේ මම ඔයගොල්ලන්ට හොඳටම එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරලා තියෙන මොන පාර්ට්ස් වලට අපිට මාක්ස් හම්බ වෙන්නේ කියලා. එතකොට මේ ලකුණු දෙනේවා අපි ගොඩක් ඉන්ක්ලූඩ් කරගන්න එපානේ. කියන්නේ ඒවට ඒවා තිබ්බොත් තමයි අපිට ලකුණු හම්බෙන්නේ. ඒ ටික ඔක්කොම එකතු කරගෙන යන්න ඕනේ, right? So the next topic is describe a historical figure. Historical figure කියලා කියන්නේ එතකොට හරි historical figure එකක් ගැන කතා කරන්න ඕන නම් අපිට family member කෙනෙක් ගැන කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? අපි මේ ගෙදර ඉන්න කෙනෙක් historical figure එකක් නම් කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. Historical figure එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ කවුරු වගේ කෙනෙක් ගැනද මේ අහන්නේ? Historical figure. Yes? About it? Yeah, tell me.
About a person who done something to the nation or the country.
Very good. Yes, that's it, right? A famous person. Maybe, yeah, most probably the persons who have done something to the country are many, I mean, like, they are famous, right? In case within the village, ගම තුල වෙන්න පුළුවන්, එහෙම නැතිනම් තමන්ගේ නගර සීමාව තුල වෙන්න පුළුවන්, තමන්ගේ රටේ විතරක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, එහෙම නැතිනම් ලෝකෙම වෙන්න පුළුවන්. So here you need to describe a historical figure. So if it is like that, the question, so here you need to cover 3 parts. Now first one, who that person is. Next, why, for what actually this person is famous for. And the next one, do you like him or not? If you like this person, say why. If not, again, you have to give the reasons why you don't like that person, but you're going to talk about that person, right? So here also I have put many of the examples. Here you can see the first one. Yes. Now you can see. දැන් ඔයගලන්ට පේනවා මම මේ answers දාලා තියෙනකොට එක පාටම දැන් ඔයගලන්ට කවුරු ගැනද මේ කතා කරන්න යන්නේ? It's about, yeah, it's about Charlie Chaplin. Okay, got it. Yeah, It's about the Charlie Chaplin. හැබැයි මම එකපාරටම Charlie Chaplin ගැන තමයි කතා කරන්න කියලා පටන් ගන්නෑ. මම පොඩි introduction එකක් ගන්නවා. එහෙම නැති වුණොත් එහෙම ඇයි අර විනාඩි තප්පර ගානක් තියෙනකොට අපේ කතාව නවතින්නේ? අපිට කියාගන්න facts නැතිකම. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අර හම්බෙන විනාඩිය මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ? අරක note කරගන්න ඕනේ. මොනවද මම මේ මනුස්සයා ගැන කතා කරන්නේ? This is only an example. You can talk about whatever historical figure. Okay, so a historical figure එකක් නිසා එයා famous මොනවටද කමන famous person කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. So countless individuals, countless කියලා කියන්නේ ගණන් කරන්න බැරි තරම් individuals throughout the history have left their mark on human civilization through their deeds and achievements. See the words, right? Countless individuals throughout the history have left their mark on human civilization through their deeds and achievements. Some of these people are remembered for their positive influence on society and others for their wrongdoing. So one particular person whose influence is still felt to this day is Charlie Chaplin. So I'm going to talk about this person. I'm not saying that you have to borrow the same words, same sentences, same structures into your speaking as well, but I'm just letting you know, try to take the words, because many of the times you are suffering because you're asking that frequent question, right? Because what? We don't have the vocabulary to talk. We don't know what is it, right? Where we can find the words to speak, how we can practice is speaking. So this is it, right? You have the words. So once you get ready, once you're just doing some loud readings, it means just read this answer for several times. Even 1 or 2 words will be there in your mind. Just you have to go through this one. And then if you don't know some words, you can use your smartphones, because we all have the smartphones. And so then you can have the dictionaries in it, right? This is not like the old days. It's so simple enough. Because the old days, we have to take the dictionary and then we have to turn the pages, flip the pages and try to find the words, the explanation and all. But now it's what? It's just a tip of our hand. Yes, we have to take the smartphone, just type the word, so then you can have the meaning. So it's so easy to learn, right? For the studies. So these are some of the examples. You can just follow this one and then try to borrow some words and add those words into your vocabulary and then try to talk about this one. Right? Okay, so it's about the Charlie Chaplin. And I said before, this is only an example. You can talk about whatever a person. So it's about the Charlie Chaplin. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කවදා හරි මේ exam එකට ගියාවම මෙහෙම question එකක්ම આવොත් අඩුම ගානේ ඒ වෙලේට වෙන මොකක්වත් මතක නැතුණා මේක හරි මතක් වෙයිනේ about Charlie Chaplin. Do you know who is Charlie Chaplin? Yeah?
Yes, he's a famous comedian.
Yes, okay. So Charlie Chaplin was a pioneer. Pioneer කියලා කියන්නේ කවුද? Pioneer කියලා කියන්නේ පුරෝගාමියෙක් කියන එකට. So it's a very advanced word, right? Charlie Chaplin was a pioneer in the art of filmmaking and was one of the most influential artists of his time. He was famous for his silent films that mostly had a comedic premise, but also put forth deep and thoughtful ideas. So try මේ words උගලංගාවේ ටියුට් එක තියෙනවා. මොකද මම ඔයාලට ටියුට් එක මෙවලන්න තියෙන්නේ. මේ ටියුට් එකේ තියෙන මේ සමහර වචන no. Historical figure එකක් කිව්වම මැරිලාම ඉන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. දැනට වුණත් එයා historical figure එකක් නම් yes you can talk about. දැන් ඉතින් historical figures නැති එකනේ වැඩේ තියෙන්නේ. නේද නිකන් අර ඉතිහාසික වටිනාකමක් තියෙන මිනිස්සු තම ඉන්න මිනිස්සු ඉන්නෝනේ, so then you can talk about those people as well. So here I have put some other here Thomas Alva Edison. හැබැයි ඉතින් historical figure එකක් කියලා කියනකොට ගොඩක් වෙලාවට ඈත කාලේ නිකන් ඉන්න කෙනෙක් ගැන කතා කරනවා නම් ටිකක් ලේසි නේ. හොඳයිනේ? Yes. And yeah, true examples are there here in the tute. So this is about Charlie Chaplin. මේක මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ? ඔයගොල්ලෝ words ගන්න. මේ වචන highlight කරගන්න. ලස්සන words, comedic premise. But also for deep and thoughtful. Put forth කියලා කියන්නේ ඉදිරිපත් කරලා තියෙනවා. නැත්නම් ඉදිරියට ගෙනල්ලා තියෙනවා. Put forth. මොනවද deep and thoughtful ideas. Deep ගැඹුරු සහ හිතන්න පුළුවන් ideas තමයි මෙයා දෙන්නේ. Charlie Chaplin films are still quite popular even today after 45 years of his death. The Tramp, which was a screen persona of Charlie Chaplin, was and still is a worldwide icon. Worldwide icon. දැන් ඔය වගේ words ඔයගොල්ලන්ට වෙන කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක් කතා කරනකොටත් පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් words නේ. Worldwide icon එකක් මෙයා. And is recognized by almost everyone. හැමෝම වගේ almost everyone කියලා කියන්නේ 100ක් ගත්තොත් 98ක්ම දන්නවා කියන එක. Chaplin started out initially as a comic actor and later began directing and all, right? So this is about this person, Charlie Chaplin. So now we are going to practice this, right? And I'm going to give some time for you. For what? කන්නවත් බොන්නවත් දුවගෙන කොහෙවත් වෙන කොහෙවත් දුවගෙන යන්න නෙවෙයි. මේක මුල ඉඳලා අගට කියවන්න. වචන තේරුණත් කමක් නැහැ, නොතේරුණත් කමක් නැහැ එකපාරක්. මම උනම් මේකෙත් ස්ක්‍රීන් එක පොඩි කරන්නම්. මේකෙන් හරි කියවන්න පුළුවන්. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ටියුට් එක දැන් ළඟ නැතිනම්. Right? Just focus on to the words. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක කියවන්න ඕනේ ඔයගොල්ලන් කියවන්නම් වාලේ නෙමෙයි. මට ඕනේ ඔයගොල්ලන් මේ conscious reading එකක් කරන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ ටිකක් අර මේ අපි කියනවා මොකද්ද? හිත මේකටම තියාගෙන නේ හිත එක තැනක තියාගෙන words වලට focus වෙලා ලස්සන words මොනවා හරි තියෙනවා නම් underline කරගෙන යන ගම මම විනාඩි 5කින් මේක කියවන්න පුළුවන් 5 minutes enough no so try to read this one loudly ගෙදර කවුරුත් disturb කරන එකක් නැහැ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කවුරුත් හිටියත් කමක් නැහැ ළඟ ටිකක් වචන හයියෙන් හිතෙන් නෙමෙයි හිතෙන් කියවුවට අපිට වචන එකපාරට මතක හිටින්නේ නැහැ ටිකක් පොඩ සද්දයක් දාලා නේද සද්දට පොඩ්ඩක් මේ උඩ ඉඳලා යටට එකපාරක් කියවගෙන යන්න හැබැයි මේ ගොඩාක් හයියකින් කියවන් වේගෙන් කියවන් යන්න එපා word by word ඔළුවට යන විදිහට කියවගෙන යන්න one time okay now and I'm going to answer some questions okay yes I'm going to answer some questions right go through it because I want you to practice even these speakings so then after that you don't have to worry Okay.
Charlie Chaplin. Welcome to alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get in on video. Here at Alux, we love to celebrate pioneering and innovative figures in all fields, from science to business to art and entertainment. And today we have a video about the life of one of the entertainment industry's earliest and most beloved stars, Charlie Chaplin. Born on April 16, 1889, Charles Spencer Chaplin was an English comic, filmmaker, and composer whose work came to define the brilliance of the silent movie era. Becoming known the world over for his on-screen tramp persona, Chaplin is considered to be one of the most important figures in the history of film, enjoying a career that spanned more than 75 years. That's the kind of longevity today's stars could only dream of. Chaplin films like Modern Times, The Kid, City Lights, The Gold Rush, and The Great Dictator have all come known to be regarded as early film classics, with audiences lapping up not only the great man's acting talent, but also his filmmaking skills. So it's lights, camera, action, and on to 15 things you may not have known about Charlie Chaplin. Number 1. He began his performing career as a child. Both of Charlie Chaplin's parents were involved in the entertainment business in Victorian England, so it's no surprise that their son followed in their footsteps from an early age. At 5 years old, he replaced his ill mother at a music hall show, singing his first song, Jack Jones, in front of a large crowd of soldiers. Liking his first taste of the stage life, Chaplin would soon join a juvenile clog dance group, where he worked alongside another entertainment legend, Stan Laurel of Laurel and Hardy. Number 2. He once entered a Charlie Chaplin look-alike contest and lost. One of the more incredible and hilarious anecdotes of Charlie Chaplin's life is that the performer once entered into a Charlie Chaplin look-alike contest and lost. The event was held in San Francisco in 1915, and failing to see that the real deal was standing right in front of them, the competition judges only saw fit to award the real Mr. Chaplin with the third prize rosette. Neither the judges nor the audience realized that they were in the presence of true greatness. Number 3. He was the first actor to appear on the cover of Time magazine. Though Time magazine is now renowned for its issue covers, sometimes equally controversial as they are influential, did you know that Charlie Chaplin was actually the first actor to grace the cover? This honor was bestowed onto him on July 6, 1925, and before then, the cover had traditionally been focused on politicians and military personnel as well as high society figures, for example, Republican Theodore Burton, paleontologist Richard Swan Lull, and inventor Thomas Edison. The choice to align Chaplin with these great and powerful men is a testament to the impact he had on society. Number 4. He never won an acting Oscar. Though his name is synonymous for brilliance in early filmmaking and his legend is continued to grow over time, the sad truth is that Charlie Chaplin never won an Academy Award in any of the officially recognized categories. Inside Oscar circles, there were rumors that this was due to a public disdain that he had for the Academy. Chaplin does, however, have 3 non-acting Oscars to his name. In 1929, he picked up an honorary Oscar for versatility and genius in writing, directing, and producing The Circus. A second honorary statuette in 1972 for the incalculable effect he had in making motion pictures the art form of the century, and a third final Oscar in 1973, winning Best Score for the movie Limelight. Number 5. He was worth an estimated $50 million. At the time of his death on Christmas Day, 1977, it is estimated that Charlie Chaplin's net worth was approximately...
Right. Okay. Now I guess you would know many of the facts about Charlie Chaplin. Yes. Right. So for my answer, as well as from the video clip, now you know about Charlie Chaplin. Who is Charlie Chaplin? When he was born? What sort of films was make out of him? And what else? The sort of films, the names of the films actually that he acted, and also did he win any type of Oscar awards and all? Yes, now you have that sort of information in your mind, right? So I'm going to give her a challenge, right? It's a challenge, not as, yeah, it's a speaking contest. Now, this is the challenge, right? So you need to get ready to speak about Charlie Chaplin. I'm not giving any other options. Now, when we were doing the first part, yes, I gave you the chance to speak whatever a person that is famous. Like, for example, I showed you a video clip about the Angelina Jolie, but I gave you the chance to speak about other persons as well. But now I'm not giving that chance for you. You need to talk about Charlie Chaplin, and you know many of the facts about this person. I don't want you to speak for 2 minutes because I'm not going to give the do the cue card section. Man cue card it's just an exercise. Right? Okay, so the challenge is actually you have to use at least 5 new words in your speaking. At least 5 new words. It means in my speaking transcript. Now here I'll show it again. Wait for a second. Yeah, so I have put many of the advanced terms in my speaking transcript. Right? So at least 5 new words have to be included in your speaking, and you definitely have to speak about Charlie Chaplin. Who is this particular person? Some informations about this person. මෙයා ගැන මොනවාරි තොරතුරු ටිකක් ඔයාලා කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. ඔයාලා අද දැනගත්ත නැත්නම් මේකෙන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉගෙන ගත්ත. මෙන්න මේ මම දීලා තියෙන ටියුට් එකේ මෙන්න මේ ට්‍රාන්ස්ක්‍රිප්ට් එකෙන් ගත්ත අලුතෙන් එකතු කරගත්ත words අඩුම 5ක්වත් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. අඩුම වැඩිම නෙමෙයි. වැඩිම ඕන තරම් ප්‍රමාණයක්. I don't care. At least 5 new words. New 5 advanced words. එක්ක ඔගොල්ලන් පොඩි කතාවක් කරන්න ඕනේ. කවුරු ගැනද? It's about Charlie Chaplin. And විනාඩි දෙකක්ම කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. At least 1 minute උනත් අපිට ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. කොහොම හරි මෙයා ගැන තොරතුරු ටිකක් ඔයාලා කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. That is my challenge. That's a challenge I'm going to give you, right? Okay. So කොච්චර වෙලාවක් ඕනද ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේකට ලෑස්ති වෙන්න? Just suggest me a time. Kind of a time duration you want to get ready for this one? Yeah, though. Yeah. How much of time do you need to get ready for this one? 5 minutes, 10, what else? 2 minutes? Yeah, you can suggest me some. ඔගලන්ට සජෙස්ට් කරන්න පුළුවන්. මම එතකොට මම හිතලා දෙන්නම් ටයිම් එක. මෙන්න මෙච්චර වෙලාවක් දෙනවා රෙඩි වෙන්න කියලා. But you have definitely you have to perform, right? Okay. Are there any student in the class? කරු ළමෙක් ඉන්නවද මේ ක්ලාස් එකේ? ලොග් වෙලා නම් ඉන්නවා මට පේනවා 60 ගාණක් ඉන්නවා කියලා. But කවුරුත් ආන්සර් එකක් දෙන්නේ නැත්නම් එක්කෝ මේ connection problem එකක් ඇති මං කියන දේ ඇහෙන්නේ නැති. මං කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඇහෙනවද?
Just 5 minutes, ma'am.
Okay, 5 minutes. Thank you for responding. Yes, okay, 5 minutes. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ක්ලාස් එකේ ගොඩක් කාලෙ ඉන්න නිසා තම තමන්ගේ මයික් එක මියුට් කරගන්න ඕනේ කියන එක දැනගන්න ඕනේ නේද? ඒක හැමදෙස්සම මම මියුට් කරන්න කියපුවාම ඔයගොල්ලෝ මියුට් කරන්නේ නැහැ. You don't care about your mics and all. Okay. Just add only 5 new words to your speaking. So this is a small activity to upgrade your vocabulary, because this is the main barrier that most of the students face when they are speaking. They don't have the advanced words in their vocabulary. Just add 5 words. And if you don't know the meanings of those words that you are selected already from this speaking, just Google it. Right? I'm just highlighting some beautiful words where you can use, right? Okay, yes, I have one. So happy to see you. Yes, Miss Ayoma?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, right. I'm so happy to hear from you. Yes. Okay, so you can talk about Charlie Chaplin.
Thank you, ma'am. His full name is Charles Spencer Chaplin. Was born 1989, April 16th. He was an English comic actor, filmmaker, and composer who rose to he became a worldwide icon through his screen person, The Tramp, and is considered one of the film industry's most important figure. His career spent more than 75 years from childhood in the Victorian era until a year before his death in 1977. Charlie Chaplin childhood in London was in poverty and hardships. His father was absent and his mother struggled financially. He was sent to workhouse twice before age 9. Uh, when he was 14, his mother was committed to a mental asylum. Chaplin began performing at an early age, turning music hall and later working as a stage actor and comedian. At 19, he was into the Ford Carno Company, which took him to the United States. He was scouted for the film industry and began appearing in 1944 Keystone Studio. That's it.
That's it. Okay, good. There was only one word from this one because you add the word worldwide icon for your description. Okay, fine. I just appreciate your participation. Thank you so much, Miss Ioma. Yeah, it's good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right. Okay, Miss Nipuni, I'm going to give the chance for you.
Absolutely, we have to learn, we have to listen, we have to see. There are a lot of famous figures, historical figures all over the world. So I'm going to talk about Mr. Charlie Chaplin. She was a pioneer person of silent filmmaking and art, and also art of filmmaking and silent filmmaking. She is really famous for the mostly famous for the for as a comedian, and he always try to make laugh from their audience. He was born 1889, 16th of April in London. His childhood is not really bitter time period for her, for him, because of poverty and his family background. When he was in childhood, her mother was affected psychological disease, and he have to build up her family from her own from her own career. Then he started to play in stage dramas. He worked very hardly to make good money saving to build up her family. He accepted all challenges in laughing with her laugh and in positive way. Then after step by step, he built up her life and make a new innovation to the world. He
Right. Okay, Miss Nipuni. Yeah. Okay. It was excellent, right? You were talking about many of the facts about this person. Yes, it was excellent. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes, we have Miss Chandra Kumar as well. I'm going to give the chance for you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Countless individuals throughout history have left their mark on human civilization through their needs and achievements. Some of these people are remembered for their positive influence, and others are negative influences. One specific person who is influenced in positive side is Charlie Chaplin. He was born in 1889, April 6, in London, United Kingdom. He was a pioneer in the art of filmmaking and was one of the most influential artists of his time. He
Okay.
started his career.
Right. Miss, can you give me 1 minute, please, for an
Okay.
emergency? Right? Yeah, just give me 1 second, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, wait here for a second. Right, okay. I'm so sorry, guys. There was an emergency call, right? Yeah, that's it. Right, okay. So, Miss Chandra Kumar, yes, you can continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
He started his career as a child.
Mm-hmm.
He was famous for his silent films and comedic premise.
Mm-hmm.
He never won an Oscar award.
Mm-hmm.
He started his career as a comic actor and then he started to make films. The Kid and the Great Dictator are considered classic and never fail to make the audience laugh, cry, and experience a plethora of emotions. That's all, ma'am.
That's all. Yes. Excellent. Very good. Okay. Thank you so much, Miss. Yes. Okay. So I'll move to Miss Jayani Anuradha. Yes, Miss.
Charlie Chaplin was born on 16th of April in 1889 in London, in the United Kingdom. Chaplin's childhood in London was one of poverty and hardship. His father was absent and his mother struggled with financially. Charlie Chaplin learned to perform on stage, debuting at age 5 and becoming a professional entertainer at age 8 as a clock dancer. Charlie Chaplin was an English comic actor, filmmaker, and composer who rose to fame in the era of silent film. He made many of the funniest and most popular films of his time. He was a worldwide icon and he is recognized by almost everyone. He always put forth deep and thoughtful ideas for his audience. However, he was died on 25th of December in 1977. Thank you.
Okay, yes, Miss Janet. Yeah, it was good. Right. Thank you so much. Right. Hari. මට සතුටුයි තුන් හතර දෙනෙක් හරි කමන්නේ මගේ challenge එක accept කරලා කතා කරපු එක ගැන. Right. So what about the other people? දැන් ඕගොල්ලන් ක්ලාස් එකේ ගොඩාක් කට්ටිය ඉන්නවා මට පේනවා. දැන් මම ඔයාලට මුකුත් මේ මොකක්ද කියන්නේ මම ඒක මුකුත් මේ ඔයගලන්ට මොටිවේට් වෙන්නයි මම මේ දෙයක් කියන්න යන්නේ. මොකද දැන් අපි ක්ලාස් එකේ ස්පීකින්ග්ස් කරනකොට ඔයාලා කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. දැන් ඔයාලා කතා කරේ නැතිනම් කොහොමද ස්පීකින් ප්‍රැක්ටිස් වෙන්නේ? මම දන්නේ නැහැ ඔයගොල්ලන් මෙතනින් දේවල් ඉගෙනගෙන ඔයාලා වෙන විදිහකට ප්‍රැක්ටිස් කරනවද කියලා. එහෙම කරනවා නම් ඒක කමක් නැහැ. හරිද? අපිට ඔක්කොගේම රීඩින් මොනවාද ස්පීකින්ග්ස් ගන්න අමාරුයි තමයි. නමුත් කොහොම හරි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට chance එක දෙන්න හදන්නේ කතා කරන්න පුරුදු වෙන්න ඕන නිසා. මොකද ස්පීකින් කරේ නැතිනම් අපිට කතා කරන්න අමාරුයි. කරන්න ඕනේ. මොකද මේක ලැන්ග්වේජ් එකක් නේ අපි කරන්නේ. දැන් ගොඩාක් කටේ කතා කරන්න නැති එක හේතුවක් තමයි කනෙක්ෂන් ප්‍රොබ්ලම්ස් තියෙනවා. හරි මම මේක දන්නවා. දැන් මෙතන ඉන්න ඔක්කොටම කනෙක්ෂන් ප්‍රොබ්ලම්ස් තියෙන්න විදිහක් නැහැ. right මෙතනින් ඕනනම් 10කට විතර තියෙන්න පුළුවන් කනෙක්ෂන් ප්‍රොබ්ලම්ස්. ඒ කියන්නේ කියනකොට ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ, කට් වෙනවා, කරන්ට් එක නැහැ. ඒ ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. 10ක් අපි කියමුකෝ 20ක්ම කියලා. right ඒත් තව 40කට වඩා වැඩි පිරිසක් අපේ ක්ලාස් එකේ ඉන්නවනේ. ඒ 20ත් අරනකොට එතකොට අනිත් අයට තියෙන තව ප්‍රශ්නයක් තමයි අපි කතා කරන්න දන්නේ නැහැ. දැන් කතා කරන්න දන්නේ නැතිනම් කොහොමද අපි ප්‍රැක්ටිස් වෙන්න ඕනේ? වෙන මොකක් හරි විදියක් ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඔප්ෂන් එකක් තියෙනවද? මොකක් හරි ඇප් එකක් ඩවුන්ලෝඩ් කරගෙන එහෙම නැතිනම් මොකක් හරි ගුලියක් ගහලා ඒ වගේ මොකක් හරි ඔප්ෂන් එකක් තියෙනවද? නෑනේ. නේ මොකක් අපිට නිකන් මොකක් හරි මේ මතුරල වගේ එකක් එහෙම මොකක් හරි කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? එහෙමත් බෑනේ. මොකක්වත් වෙන විදිහක් නෑ අපිට. ඒ කියන්නේ කතා කරන්න ඕන නම් අපි කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. පැටලි හරි කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. දැන් මෙතන කතා කරන හැමෝම 100% මේ කියන්නේ 9 බෑන්ඩ් එකේ ඉන්න කට්ටිය නැහැ. අපි හැමෝගතේම වැරදි සිද්ධ වෙනවා. ඒ නිසා ඔයගොල්ලන් කතා කරන්න බය වෙන්න එපා. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට chance එකක් ලැබෙන්නේ කොයි අවස්ථාවේද? ඒ හැම අවස්ථාවකම ඔයගොල්ලන් chance එක ගන්න ඕනේ. දැන් ඇයි මම මේ වගේ එකක් දුන්නේ? ඇයි cue card එකක්ම වෙන්නේ නැතුව මම අඩුම ගානේ තප්පර ගානක් හරි කමන්නේ මේක ගැන කතා කරන්න කියලා කිව්වේ. මට උනේ ඔයගොල්ලන් මේ දේවල් ගැන කතා කරනකොට මේ words ටිකක් highlight කරගෙන ඔලුවට දාගන්න. එහෙම නැති වුණොත් එහෙනම් මොකද වෙන්නේ? අපි වචන ඉගෙන ගන්නෙත් නැහැ, කතා කරන්නෙත් නැහැ. අපරාධي ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ටයිම් එක නිදිමතත් එනවා. ඊට පස්සේ ක්ලාස් එකේ යන්නත් හිතෙනවා. ඒක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් සිද්ධ වෙන දෙයක්. ඒ නිසා මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ? පොඩ්ඩක් try කරන්න, කතා කරන්න උත්සාහ කරන්න. කමක් නැහැ වැරදුනාට. Right? Try to grab the chance. Right. Okay. So I have to another. Yes. Miss Janapriya. Okay, yes, miss. Okay, you have the chance to speak.
Okay. If there
Sorry,
were,
Mr. Right? Yeah, I'm sorry.
if there were countless individuals in human civilization history, who were able to keep their name in gold, and it is the one. He's the one of that person is Charlie Chaplin. He was born in. He was born in 1889. for 16th of April, and he was very poor, and also he born in London. Then he started his career as a actor. Sorry. He started his career with as a comedian. At the age of 14, his mother committed to mental asylum. That was so sad, and his career, he is a pioneer of comic. He has the ability to act without talking any word, and he is the first actor who was in the cover page of Times magazine, and also his unique films were Kid, A Woman of Paris, The Gold Rush. That's it. Sorry, ma'am. He is famous for a comic actor, filmmaker, and a composer. He is the pioneer of comics. He didn't tell any word, and he was able to laugh the audience easily.
Okay, yes, thank you so much. Yes, it was excellent. Yeah, on that. Okay, yes, okay. So I give the chance to Miss Chaturangani now. You have the chance now to talk about Charlie Chaplin. What do you know about Charlie Chaplin?
Good evening, Miss.
Good evening.
Charlie Chaplin was one of the greatest filmmakers and actors of all time. He was born on 16th April 1889 in London. He lived with his mother. He always tried to make the audience laugh. He acted and directed many films. He died on 25th December 1977. That's only, ma'am.
Okay, very good. It's short and sweet. Very good. Right. Okay, Miss Anjali.
Well, ma'am, there are enormous individuals have kept their mark throughout the history, not only due to their achievements, but also about their detrimental aspects. And here I'd like to talk about Mr. Charlie Chaplin. He was born in 1889 in London. He initially started his performances in age of 5, and later he began to perform as a comedian in age 14. And after that he put forth her actions to direct and act in his own films. It was a piece of cake for him. And after that, the Kid and the Great Dictator always make the audience laugh, cry, and experience a plethora of emotions. So he is still a worldwide icon and is reckoned as the best comedian now also.
Okay, yes. Okay.
Therefore, I also consider him as a best idol for me also. But unfortunately, he didn't win any crucial award relevant comics.
Okay, Miss Anjali, perfect. Yes. Yes, it was marvelous. Very nice. So
Thank
happy.
you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Right. Okay. So Miss Priyanka, what do you know about Charlie Chaplin?
Yes, ma'am. In our world history, we had some actors. One of them, he is a pioneer in the industry. Sir Charlie Chaplin was an English comic actor, filmmaker, and composer who rose fame in the era of silent film. So we can introduce he is a pioneer in the art. This worldwide icon born on 16th April 1889 in London, and his career spent more than 75 years until a year before his death in 1777. Chaplin received many more awards and honors, especially later in life. 6 of Chaplin's films have been selected for preservation in the National Film Registry. Also, we can learn more from his cinephile. Thanks, ma'am. That's it.
Perfect. Right. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Mr. Daya.
Yes, Kay, ma'am. There are so many countless individuals throughout the history left their mark to the civilization and their dedication to the civilization of their country and the world. So one is but they are, keep their positive and negative influences to the society and and follow up. So one particular person who is well known all around the world is Charlie Chaplin. I'm going to talk about Charlie Chaplin today. Charlie Chaplin was a pioneer filmmaker, and he's a comedian actor. He was famous for his silent filming. The mostly had a comic events or at the past. Charlie Chaplin films are still quite popular even today. After 5 years of death of Charlie Chaplin, so I think he was still a worldwide icon and recognized by the almost everyone today, as well as me. Charlie Chaplin started initially as a comic actor, then began to extended his career to the directing. And I consider Charlie Chaplin to be one of my ideal, as well as other filmmakers and actors also. There are various factors I want to mention here, in unique in his acting and the film directing. One of most characterized of his silent model of the film. So all of these, I want to, along with this marvelous acting from Charlie Chaplin, make him one of my favorite ideals.
Okay, Mr. Udaya, it was excellent, right? Good. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right. Okay, welcome. So Miss Madhuma Bandara. Yes. Okay. What do you know about Charlie Chaplin? Just share with us. You can speak. Oh, good. It seems like you're talking, but we can't hear anything. Seems like some instructions are going on. Sorry, miss, we can't hear you. Of course, Miss Jani, we can say that. Yeah, it's beautiful to tell like that. I'm sorry, Miss Madhuma Bandara, we can't hear you. So in that case, I'm going to give the chance to Miss Nimesha to talk because we can't hear you. Maybe some, yeah, you can try after a bit seconds, right? Yes, Miss Dimash, I can continue. Yeah. What do you know about Miss Charlie Chaplin?
Among the historical figures who were widely acknowledged to be the greatest and most influential during the past years, Charlie Chaplin was an English comic actor, filmmaker, and composer during the era of silent filmmaking. Charlie faced a lot of tribulations in his childhood due to poverty. He lived with his mother, Hannah Chaplin. She's a vaudeville singer, and Charlie's mother lost her voice when she's performing on a stage. So Charlie, who was at the age 5, knew the song and went on the stage to save his mother. So his marvelous performance was uploaded and showered with coins. Charlie obtained an Academy Award in 1972 for his incalculable effect in making motion pictures, and also he was awarded Oscar in 1973 for his film Limelight, and he was made Sir Charlie Chaplin in 1975 after the Queen of England knighted him for his uphill struggle towards entertainment. And Chaplin died a natural death in 1977 at the age of 88 in Switzerland.
Okay. Yes, okay. It's good, Miss Dimesha. Yes. And so I'm moving to Miss Manjula.
Okay, madam.
Oh, yeah.
Today I would like to talk about Charlie Chaplin. I think he was positive influence for our society. He was born in 1889 in London. He was very poor and he faced family problems. Charlie Chaplin began a career as a comic actor after he was famous directing and acting in his own film. He was a pioneer in the art of filmmaking. He was famous for his silent films that mostly had a comic premises. I think Charlie Chaplin was and still is a worldwide icon. That's all.
That's all.
It's all.
Okay, yeah, it was fine. Yeah, it's fine. Just you speak, that's the best. Right, okay. Miss Iresha?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, can start.
There are countless individuals throughout history, and they kept their footprint on human civilization. So I would like to talk about Charlie Chaplin. His full name was Mr. Charles Spencer Chaplin. He was a son of Charles Chaplin and Hannah Hill. He was born in 1889 in London. As I heard, his family was rich in poverty. So, as I heard, he began his career life when he was 14 years old. He was a comedy actor. He was a pioneer in filmmaking and filmmaking. Later, he did several occupations. He was an actor, comedian, director, composer, and producer. In his time, he was worldwide icon and comic actor. I heard he had 4 spouses and 11 children.
Okay, please, thank you. Right, okay, it was excellent. Right, so I'm going to give the next chance to Miss Vimala Sen. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, madam.
Yeah, of course, you can start talking about Mr. Charlie Chaplin. Yes, what do you know about him?
Charlie Chaplin was born 16th of April 1889 in London, United Kingdom, to Hannah Chaplin and Charles Chaplin, and he was an English comic actor, filmmaker, composer, director, producer, and editor. He was famous for silent film. He became a worldwide icon through his screen person. He is one of the film industry's most important figure. Chaplin was forced to leave the United States and settle in Switzerland. He abandoned the tramp in his later film, which included Lifetime, King in New York, a contrast from Hong Kong. His career spanned more than 75 years. Charlie Chaplin death in 25 December in 1977 in Switzerland.
Okay, Miss, yes. Okay, many of the important facts were there. And so now I'm going to give the chance to Miss Imesha. I guess she's the last. Yes, Miss Imesha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, you can start now. Who is Charlie Chaplin and what do you know about him?
There are so many historical figures in the world. Although there is a popular historical figures that I admire, the one of the top chart would be the Charlie Chaplin. By the name of Charles Spencer Chaplin, he was born on 16th of April 1889 in London. He is one of the greatest and widely loved silent movie stars. He is a British comedian, producer, writer, director, and composer who is worldwide icon as the greatest comic artist of the on film and one of the most important figure in motion picture history. We see his achievements carried through in his film of today. From his face, he never fails to make the audience laugh, cry, and experience as a plethora of emotions. Unfortunately, he died at age of 88 of a stroke in his sleep on December 25th, 1977 at his home.
Okay, right. Thank you, Miss. Right, it was great. Yeah, that is the end of talking about Charlie Chaplin. So, in case, yes, in case if you get a chance to talk about a historical figure, even a kind of a person like a famous person, a famous actor, or a topic so you have some details about Charlie Chaplin because I guess you all ගොඩක් කට්ටිය එයාගේ තොරතුරු හොයලා තමයි කිව්වේ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එකෙන් හරි කමක් නැහැ. Yes, it's okay. Right, සමහර කට්ටිය Wikipedia එක එහෙම පිටින්ම කියවපු කට්ටියත් හිටියා. Yes, I was just listening. It's okay. You took information from somewhere else. It's okay. The birth, the death dates, and also you will talk about some of the points as special. What is this? Yeah, special turn points of this person. So now in the mind, because of මොනහරිදක් investigate කළා හරි මොනහරිදක් තමන් විසින්ම හොයාගත්තාම ගොඩක් වෙලාවට අපිට ඒ දේවල් මතක හිටිනවා වැඩි. නිකම්ම කවුරු හරි විසින් හොයපු දෙයක් කියනට වඩා අපි විසින්ම මොනවහරි දෙයක් කරලා හොයාගෙන අපි මොනවහරි දෙයක් කරනකොට අපිට ඒක මතක හිටිනවා වැඩි, isn't it? ඔයගොල්ලන්ට dates මතක වෙන්න පුළුවන්. නමුත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ යම්කිසි තොරතුරක් තමන් විසින්ම හොයාගෙන මෙතන කතා කරා නම් ඒ තොරතුරු ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඔළුවේ ඇති. එයාගේ අම්මා කවුද? එයාගේ තාත්තා කවුද? එයාගේ ෆිල්ම්ස් මොනවද? මෙයා කොමික් ඇක්ටර් කෙනෙක්, මෙයා world wide icon එකක් නේද? එයා pioneer කෙනෙක්, P නෙමෙයි pioneer කෙනෙක්. plethora of emotions නේද ideal අන්න ඒ වගේ words අපි පාවිච්චි කරා දැන් ඔන්න ඕගොල්ලන්ට මොන දැන් චාලි චැප්ලින් ගැන නෙමෙයි ඒ වෙලාවට ඇත්තටම එක්සෑම් එකේ ඕගොල්ලන්ට වෙන කෙනෙක් ගැන කතා කරන්න ආවත් සමහර විට මේ words ඕගොල්ලන්ට මතක් වෙන්න පුළුවන් right ඒතර අපි මොන හරි දෙයක් එක්ක පොඩි activity එකක් කරපුවම තමයි අපිට අර වචන ටික මතක එන්නේ නිකම්ම අපි කොලේ බලාගෙන අර නිකන් නේ ඔළුවට මෙහෙම අත තියාගෙන ඔය මේ ටියුට් එක දිහා බලාගෙන හිටිය කියලා අපිට කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්කමක් එන්නේ නැහැ එහෙම වුණා නම් එහෙම වෙනවා නම් ඊට ගොඩාක් කලින් ඔයගොල්ලෝ IELTS exam එකක් ලියලා right okay so I'm moving forward and so then the next question is there describe a successful person you know successful person කෙනෙක් මේකටත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට චාලි චැප්ලින් ගැනම කියන්න බැරිද ඇන්ජලිනා ජොලි ගැන කියන්න බැරිද yes you can successful person famous person කෙනෙක්ම ඕගොල්ලන්ට මේකටත් ඕනනම් කියන්න පුළුවන් හැබැයි family member කෙනෙක් ගැන කියන්න බැයිද දන්න අඳුරන success වෙච්ච පුද්ගලයෙක් ගැන ව්‍යාපාරිකයෙක් ගැන කියන්න බැරිද පුළුවන් right ඒ ඕන කෙනෙක් ගැන මෙතන කතා කරන්න මේ doctor කෙනෙක් ගැන the most successful person I know is my cousin an MBBS doctor working in a government hospital in my town likewise you can talk about one of your cousins one of your family members whatever a person you know so the thing is you have to say who this person is you have to introduce himself and for the introduction just only not the name but also you can just tell a description about himself right so secondly have you knew this person if this person is a relative to you so then you can talk about that thing as well if not it's just another person you know from the outside from your just aura so then you can let them know from where you got these informations and then after that what that person does so why you're saying and explain why this person is successful that's the most interesting and the most precious part of this speaking explain why this person is successful why you're saying so so then you can tell about the thing where that person has started maybe that now this person is a doctor for the here in the first example right may example like you know me a doctor kenek so then you can talk about where from where he has started කොහෙන්ද ගමන පටන් ගත්තේ from where he started and now he in this position right now so he or she owns these type of what is this the lands මොනාරය අයිති දේවල් තියෙනවා නම් යාළුකක් rich වෙලා නම් so then you can talk about those things as well so you can borrow the words okay so this is my first example and also there's another one more example yeah everyone desires for a successful life so however success only knocks on the doors of those who are determined and focus on their goals see so when you're using these type of idiomatic expressions in your speaking what will happen yeah automatically the grade will upgrade because it shows that you know English that you are in English success only knocks on the doors of the people who are determined and focus on their goals the මෙහෙමම කියන්න ඕනේ නිකන් ඔයාලට වචන ටිකක් විතරක් හරි ගන්න පුළුවන් success only knocks on the people who are determined on their work so some iconic personalities have faced serious failures likewise okay so this is something special again one of my favorite actors and the most successful people I've ever known is what is Rajinikanth a legendary South Indian superstar and a cultural icon so this is again about a famous person right so I just wanted to give some kind of information about these people because it really helped you to talk about the people and you see there's only a type of questions I've described here in my tude but yeah some follow-up questions as well here දැන් මම මෙතන ඕනන examples දීලා තියෙන questions 3-4කට විතරයි. නමුත් ඔයගලන්ට පේනවා මේ ටියුට් එකේ මුලට ගියාවම ගොඩාක් questions අහන්න පුළුවන් people නිකන් මිනිස්සු ගැන නේ persons ලා ගැන people ගැන describe a polite person you met so however you have to get ready for all these questions because මේ එකකට දෙකකට ඔයගලන් ගැන මේ දීලා තියෙන famous person කෙනෙක් ගැන ටිකක් තොරතුරු ටිකක් දැනගෙන යන්න. දැන් ටිකක් දන්න ඕනේ නේ. Okay. So අන්න ඒ වගේ දෙතුන් දෙනෙක් ගැන family member කෙනෙක් ගැන පොරක් කියන්න આવොත් මොන වගේ දෙයක්ද? ඒතර කොහෙන් හරි මැච් වුණොත් එහෙම ඔයාලට කියන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් polite person කෙනෙක්ට ඔයාලට අම්මා ගැන තාත්තා ගැන කියන්න බැයිද? පුළුවන් එක හදලා කියන්න පුළුවන්. historical figure එකක් ගැන අහුවොත් එහෙම famous person ගැන. ඔය දෙගොල්ලෝ ගැනම ටිකක් ඔළුවෙන් හදාගෙන යන්න ඕනේ. And also about a friend as well, because that's another common topic which appear here in the IELTS exam, right? So then after that, you can see at the last, I put some discussion questions as well, some follow-up questions. From here, you can be ready for the discussion. I mean, the part 3 questions. part 3 එකේ ගොඩක් වෙලාවට මේ වගේ follow-up questions තමයි එන්නේ. ඒක අපි වෙනම discuss කරනවා. නිකම් මම ඕගලන්ට දැම්මා මේ සම්බන්ධව මොන වගේ questions අහන්න පුළුවන්ද කියන එක දැනගන්න. Right. So then that is the end of the persons and we are head on to the next topic. මේ සතියේ මම ඕගලන්ට අලුත් ටියුට් එකක් දාලා තිබ්බා and that's about what? මොනවා ගැනද දාලා තිබ්බේ? Right. දන්නෝ දනිති. මොනවා ගැනද දාලා තියෙන්නේ කියලා බලන්න මට පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න. ඔයගොල්ලන් ගාව ටියුට් එක තියෙනවනම් සහ ටිකක් බැලුවා නම් මොකද්ද ටියුට් එකක් තියෙනවද මේ සතියේ කියලා? මොනවා ගැනද මම දාලා තියෙන්නේ ටියුට් එක මේ පාර ස්පීකින් වල? Yes?
Experience made my childhood happy, ma'am.
Very good. Yes. Okay. Excellent. Yeah, it's about the memories we made in our childhood. So I believe here almost everyone does, right? Again, චූටි ළමයි කවුරුත් ක්ලාස් එකට ලොග් වෙලා නැහැ. ඔක්කොමලා වැඩිහිටි වියටපත් වුණා නැත්තම් ස්කූල් එකෙන් එළියට ආව කට්ටිය තමයි ඉන්නේ කරේ. ස්කූල් ඒජ් එකේ කවුරුත් නැතුව ඇති මං හිතන්නේ. ඉන්නවනම් hands කරලා hand up මට කියන්න ඔයගොල්ලෝ තාම ස්කූල් යනවා කියලා. මං හිතනවා එහෙම නැහැ කියලා. So we all had a great childhood, right? The ගොඩක් කට්ටිය the social media වල තියන්නේ මේ අපිට වගේ childhood එකක් මේ දැන් ළමයින්ට නැහැ. අපි නම් මෙහෙමයි කරේ කියලා. නේ? අපි නම් මෙහෙමයි කරේ, අපිට මේවා තිබුණා, අපි අර එහෙම කරා, මෙහෙම කරා කියලා. So almost everyone is talking about their childhood memories. So we love for our childhood memories. So we have happy memories, sad memories, some surprising memories. නේ? ගොඩක් එක જાතිය memories අපිට තියෙනවා. happy or sad මොනාරි කමන්නේ අපේ ඔළුවේ තාමත් childhood memory කියන ගමන්ම ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඔළුවට යම්කිසි සිද්ධියක් මතක් වුණා නම් ඒක තමයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ජීවිතේ නේද childhood එක ගැන තියෙන හොඳම මතකයක. sad හෝ වේවා, happy හෝ වේවා, එක එක જાතිය memories තියෙනවා. So this is another popular topic here in IELTS, and so we are going to keep our foot on this section, right? So first of all, I'll share my screen. Yeah, wait for a second. Yeah, මම ඔයගලන්ට topics දෙකක් එවලදී. Topics නෙමෙයි. What is this? Documents දෙකක් එවලදී. එකක් තමයි childhood memories ගැන කතා කරනකොට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් sentence patterns. නේද? ඉස්සෙල්ලාම මේක ගන්නම්. I don't know whether you have this right in your hands, but if not, it's not a matter. තමන් ළඟ නැතත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. අපි චුට්ටක් බලමු මේකේ මොනවද තියෙන්නේ කියලා. So this theory will be so incredible. Okay, so it says following are some grammatical structures that needs to be implemented when you're talking about childhood. Because childhood එක ගැන කතා කරනවා කියලා කියන්නේම අපි මොකක් ගැනද කතා කරන්නේ? Is it about the past, present or the future? අපි childhood එක ගැන කතා කරනකොට පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඕනේ sentence pattern එක මොකද්ද? What is it?
Past.
Yeah. So crystal clear. What? Yes, we have to use a past tense when you're talking about the childhood, right? Okay. So you can see the first one. Used plus infinitive. Again, අපි childhood එකේ කරන්න childhood එකේදී යම්කිසි මොනවා හරි දෙයක් කරන්න හුරු වෙලා තිබුණ දෙයක් ගැන කතා කරනකොට අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් අපිට used to කියන word එක. I used to sing songs with my grandparents when I was a child. I'm not. But I'm just told an example. So here you can see, I used to play in the snow every winter, even though we don't have the winter seasons and all. You can say I used to play in the rain in every in every vacation නේද නිකන් ස්කූල් යනකොට වැස්සනාන්න ගිහිල්ලා ගුටි කන්න වෙනවනේ right okay so I used to do something මෙතන infinitive කියන එකෙන් අදහස් කරන්නේ used to කියන වචනෙන් පස්සේ හැම වෙලෙම පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඕනේ ක්‍රියාපදයක් තියෙනවනේ දැන් මෙතන තියෙන used to play දැන් මම කිව්ව example එකේ මොකද්ද මම කලින් කිව්වා I used to sing songs I used to sing. I used to sang කියන්නේ නැහැ. I used to played කියලා කියන්නේ නැහැ. Used to කියන එකෙන් මොකද වෙන්නේ? අතීත කාලය කියන එක හංගවලා ඉවරයි. ඒ නිසා ක්‍රියාපදයෙන් පාවිච්චි කරලා ක්‍රියාපදේ ඒ නිසා ක්‍රියාපදේ base form එක අපි කියනවා present එක root එක තමයි අපි ඊළඟට පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. මම මොනවා හරි දෙයක් කරන්න I used to play. I used to sing. I used to dance. I used to what? I used to write. I used to swim. ඊට පස්සේ මොකක්ද දෙන්න ඕනේ? In the snow every winter. ඊට පස්සේ additional informations තමයි අපි දාන sentence එකට. So it will be kind of an adverbial phrase එකක් තමයි. In the snow every winter කියලා කියන්නේ adverbial close එකක්. ඊට පස්සේ adverbial ඒ කියන්නේ තැනක් ගැන කොහෙද කරේ කවද්ද කරේ ඒ ගැන මොනවා හරි information එකක් දෙනවා නම් අපි ඒවට කියන adverbials කියලා නේ. හරි I used to play in the snow every winter. I used to sing songs with my grandparents. කාත් එක්කද with whom කියන එක තමයි මම කියන්නේ. කාත්ද කරේ කොහෙද කරේ කවද්ද කරයි මොකක් හරි information එකක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් right okay shall we make a one sentence මේක දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ජීවිතෙන් ඇත්තම දේ කියන්න ඕනේ not something imagine කරලා නිකන් හිතලා මතලා නෙමෙයි used to do something I වෙන්න පුළුවන් we වෙන්න පුළුවන් because if you guys have some siblings in your home so then ගොඩක් කරවට අපි මෙහෙම කරන්න පුරුදු හිටියා with your brothers or sisters. Can you make a one sentence so then I can read it? We'll share our experience as well here so then it will help you to enhance your grammatical structures as well. Shall we? Yeah. Try to make a one sentence and type it in the chat box so then you can send it. I can read it. Used to කියන structure එක පාවිච්චි කරලා. So then you can make some complex sentences. Okay, here in the theory, I have put only just a simple sentence, but you can use a complex model as well. So, okay, contrasting sentence I build up කරන්න බෑද? While I used to play guitar with my classmates in a home, my siblings, my brother used to play something else. I used to worship Lord. Yeah, the sentence is correct, but it's too simple. I used to worship Lord Buddha.
Sorry, ma'am. It's
In
mistake.
the evenings with.
It's a
Right,
mistake.
It's okay. Just type it again and when I was a child, I used to eat more sweets than my schoolmates. Very good, Miss Jani. Yes. Good one. Likewise. අන්න ඒ වගේ එකක් හදන්න බලන්න. So, මේක මට විතරක් දාලා තියෙන නිසා අනිත් අයට පේන්නේ නැහනේ. So I can read it. When I was a child, I used to eat more sweets rather than my schoolmates. So that's an experience. And also you use the word used to. Yeah, what about the others? Some interesting memories තියෙනවා ගොඩක් කට්ටියට. එනිසා අපි පොඩක් share කරගමු බලන්න. So when I was a child කියන part එකත් ඔයගලන්ට එකතු කරගන්න පුළුවන්. When I was a child. In my childhood, I used to. එහෙමත් කිව්ලුවන්. My childhood, I used to. I used to play football in the interval with my schoolmates when I was at school. Perfect. When I was a child, I used to make paper flowers in my leisure time. Nice. Okay. What else? Not only the paper flowers, what about paper boats? We used to watch films with my hostel mates. Okay, we used to මන්දන්න මේක නම Samsung SM එකෙන් ඉන්නේ කවුද ඔන්න නම දන්න we use නෙමෙයි මොකද used to USED එනවා used to play මොකද ඒක past tense වෙන්න ඕනේ we used to කිව්වොත් එහෙම not grammatically correct we used to play with mud in paddy field every school vacation play with mud a good one okay what else Yeah, you don't need to think about, I mean, just mesmerize, I mean, what is this? Mesmerize, remind karagan. We used to talk about fake tales or fairy tales with my siblings. Maybe, yeah. When I was a child, I used to play outdoor games in all kinds of weather, getting wet in rain or soaking with sand. Yeah, it's a beautiful memory to share. I used to watch English films when I stay home alone. Good. When I was a school child, I used to play netball in school team with my school friends and we won some tournaments as well. Wow. Excellent. When I was a child, I had no any siblings. Therefore, I mostly used to spend my time with my cousins by playing games. Wow. Wonderful. When I was a child, I used to worship Lord Buddha with my grandmother in every evenings. At Neme, in every evenings. Almost every evenings. That's better. In my childhood, I used to bath in rain when I was at home. Okay, එතකොට අර මේකේ දෙකක් තියෙනවානේ when I was in my home when I was නැත්නම් in my childhood I used to bath in the rain when I was at home. Okay. When I was in age 15, I used to swim with my two siblings in the evening, and also I used to hang out with them. Yeah, good. My brother used to cry when we went to preschool for asking my mother every day when he was at by asking about mother, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it paused. I used to worship my parents every day. Okay. And I used to play cricket with my brothers in my childhood, even it was raining. Yeah. When I was a child, I used to play with my village friends, right? Okay. So now, yeah, it's perfect. Now you know how to use this method, right? So when you're talking about memories, even the childhood memories, even a friend with memory. So when you're talking about your memories, you can use this structure. Yeah? Okay. So we'll move on to the second example as well. Would plus infinitive. What is that? I used to play drama. I used to play. I used to act. Play drama act in dramas. Act. I used to act in dramas with my schoolmates. Play games. Right? Okay, so we'll move on to the second as well. Would plus infinitive. Just read out what is there. When we are telling a story or recalling a situation from a long time ago, we often prefer to use would plus infinitive to describe repeated behavior in the past. However, both would and use are possible. Like used to වෙනුවට ඕන would පාවිච්චි කරන්නත් පුළුවන් සමහර තැන්. By example, like I remember growing up in hometown. My life was completely different. I would get up early every day and go to school. Then මෙතන මෙන්න would එක වෙනුවට ඕන used to කියන්නත් පුළුවන් නේ. I used to get up early every day. Even though, yes, you can say, either you can tell would පාවිච්චි කරන්නත් පුළුවන්, used to පාවිච්චි කරන්නත් පුළුවන් මෙන්න මේ වගේ story type දෙයක් තියෙනකොට. Either you can say, I would get up early every day and go to school. එහෙම නැතිනම් I would get up early every day and go to school. Yes, right. As the time passes, I move to the third one as well. Using irregular verbs. එක දන්න ඕනේ අපි past tense කතා කරනකොට මොකද childhood කියලා කියන්නේ memory එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ සිද්ධ වෙච්ච දෙයක් කියලානේ කතා කරන්නේ. එතකොට අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඕනේ tense එක regular වෙන්න පුළුවන්, ඒක irregular වෙන්න පුළුවන්. කොහොම හරි අපි මොකක්ද අරන් ඉන්න ඕනේ? Yes, we have to know the past tense of the verbs, right? Okay. And the next one, talking about past abilities. කලින් කරන්න පුළුවන්කම තිබ්බ ability එකක්. කියන්නේ කතා කරනකොට could එහෙම නැතිනම් couldn't කියන word එක අපි පාවිච්චි කරනවානේ. Could. I could read music. I could read, right? Yeah, when I was 9, I could read music and could play this part of the trumpet. The only problem was I didn't used to be able to carry it to school by myself. So my dad had to drive me to school, but he couldn't give me a lift home. කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණා නම් අපි කියනවා could. ඕනනම් could be able to. නේ එහෙම කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැතිනම් couldn't. කරන්න බැරි වුණ දෙයක් නම් couldn't කියන එක දාලා අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන්. Okay. Yeah, there's another example. In my childhood, in my childhood, I used to play with friends before parents coming after work. Fine. Okay. So, okay, make a words with mama dala තියෙනවා. ඔයගලන්ට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන් ලස්සන words. Upbringing, have good manners, lasting impression, takes me back, makes me recall. කියන්නේ මේ මාව අතීතයට අරන් යනවා වගේ කියනකොට අපිට කියනවා it takes me back කියලා. Flooding back memories ආපහු මතක් වෙනවා කියලා කියනකොට flooding back කියන word එක පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්. So these are very beautiful phrases you all can use. And also here in this theory, I put some common questions about childhood memories and also plus with the answers. මේ වගේ questions ඕගලන්ට part 1 එකේ අහන්න පුළුවන්. So childhood memories නිසා මම ඒකත් මේකටම attach කරා ඔය ටියුට් එක. වගේම අනිත් ටියුට් එකත් ඕගොල්ලන් බලාගෙන ඒක චුට්ටක් ready වෙලා childhood memories ටිකක් මතක් කරගෙන එන්න ඊළඟ සතියේ එනකොට. Okay, right. Then that is the end of the class. Then I'm going to wind up for today as a time flew up. Okay, so goodbye everybody and good night. Hope to see you again on next Wednesday.
Good night, ma'am.
Ma'am, good night.
Good night. Bye bye.